Hello, thank you so much for coming back to watch today's video. So I'm hopping on the bandwagon and I'm doing the palettes tag that was started by Samantha March and Allie Glein. So if you'd like to see like my choices and hear some explanation behind them, then please keep on watching. Just so you know, I do upload a daily video here on this channel all about budget beauty. So it can be, sometimes it is like a little tag or a challenge, not very often, but sometimes it is. It can be makeup, skincare, fragrance. It really does depend on the day of the week, so make sure you do subscribe, hit that notification bell, bookmark the page, that way you can come back and watch whenever you would like to. I also do a live stream every single day of the week, so Monday through Saturday it is at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Sundays it is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come hang out, come chat with me. I really love getting to know my viewers and subscribers. Okay, so you've seen this all over the internet, just like I have. From my understanding, Samantha March and Allie Glein did start this tag, which I think is a genius because a lot of us do have a ton of palettes, but what's really nice about this tag is it's going to be different for everybody. I have mostly low-end drugstore makeup, but we're just going to go ahead and do this. Okay, so I got to blow up my little questions here because it's the bright light hurts my eyes. Okay, just a minute. I gotta hurry up and see if I can make this brighter. There we go. So much better. There we go. Okay. So, first question, what is your newest eyeshadow palette? So, I've actually got three, but they're all from the same brand. So, my newest eyeshadow palettes are the Juvia's Place Warrior collection, so 1, 2, and 3. I've used number 2, but oh my gosh, like, so far I'm impressed. Like I said, I've just used the Warrior 2, which is all mattes, but really, really beautiful. Doesn't even look like I dipped into this yet, but I have. So far I'm impressed, but like I said, I've only tried this one, but I'm excited to try the other ones. Juvia's Place is pretty affordable. My friend was very, very sweet and sent me these for kind of like a get well gift for me having surgery. So yeah, but yep, these are my newest. Love the artwork. They're about 20 bucks a piece, which for me is expensive, but I'm also really, really cheap. So, but yeah, these are my newest. Okay, question number 2. What is your oldest eyeshadow palette? So, my oldest eyeshadow palette is the BH Cosmetics Original Zodiac palette. Sorry, it's dirty. But yeah, this is my oldest palette. I still think it's a great palette. I love this palette. Yeah, this is just so pretty. I need to clean it up, but yeah, you can tell it's well loved. Great pigmentation, very, very affordable, and I know BH Cosmetics still sells this, but yeah, I love this palette. It's great. One of my favorites, so yes, this is my oldest. Okay, let's see. What is your most expensive eyeshadow palette? I've got a few high-end palettes, but this is the most expensive. This is the Too Faced Sweet Peach eyeshadow palette, and it retails for $49, which is ridiculous to me, but it was on sale. I know you're shocked by that, but yeah, I did get this on sale, but it does retail for $49. It's pretty. It's not my favorite though, but it is a really, really pretty palette. So that is my most expensive. Let's see. What is your most affordable eyeshadow palette? So, my most affordable eyeshadow palettes are these little LA Color palettes. They are $1 from Big Lots. Even though they're $1, they've got great pigmentation, just a really nice array of shades. So, yeah, these are my most affordable. So, I really do like these, and they're great quality, especially for $1. They're just really, really pretty. But yeah, LA Colors is cruelty-free, just in case you didn't know that, because I didn't know that until I saw it on their Instagram page. And also what's really nice is these are good for 36 months. That's incredible. So yeah, really nice palettes, and they're $1 a piece, so they're great. Question number 5, what is your largest eyeshadow palette? So this is newer. It's not as new as the Juvia's Place, but it's the Profusion Cosmetics Kaleidoscope palette. This thing is huge. This is by far my largest palette, but Lots of great shades, full thing of glitters, plus I could say these could be bronzers or transition shades, but great, great palette. I haven't tried it yet, but I love Profusion Cosmetics, so I know that this is going to be a winner. I haven't tried it yet, but I already know that. So, but yes, largest palette by far. Let's see. What is your smallest eyeshadow palette? So, my smallest eyeshadow palette, so I'm older, and we used to call these quads, but people nowadays call them palettes, but it's the Wet n Wild, these little 4-pan eyeshadow palettes. But yeah, this is the shade, I don't know what the shade is. Oh, Fit for a Queen. But yeah, this is my smallest palette. So, but really pretty. Love Wet n Wild, so yeah, and they're extremely affordable as well. But yep, smallest palette. Okay, what is your everyday palette? This one was hard. I've got well over 100 eyeshadow palettes, so this one was hard because I'm the type that I match my clothing and my makeup, so I'm pretty much, if I'm doing makeup, I'm using a different eyeshadow palette daily, but this is one that I've gone back to time after time after time after time. It's the Profusion Mirage palette. I really do love Profusion, but anyway, really, really, really nice palette. It's kind of a warm toned palette, some glitters, but there are some nice neutrals in here. Really, really pretty. Some nice pops of colors as well. But nice, nice palette. So this is one that I've returned to. And I think this could be an everyday palette for me because it's got lights, darks, a little bit of color, and glitters. So yes, this definitely could be an everyday palette, and I do use this quite often. So, okay, let's see. What is your most colorful eyeshadow palette? I've got a lot of colorful palettes, but this one is by far the most dense in colors. So this is the Bad Habit Aftershock palette. And yeah, just all color. Really, really pretty though. A little bit powdery, but the pigmentation is out of this world. I do love this palette and I use it all the time. It's just a really, really nice palette. So yes, this is my most colorful. Okay, what eyeshadow palette lived up to the hype? Okay, this one was easy for me. So I've got a lot, but it's the Makeup Revolution, I'm sorry, the Revolution, because they changed their name. It's the Revolution Reloaded palettes. These are incredible. Like, you can see I've dipped into this one a lot. They're just great. If you haven't tried Revolution Reloaded palettes, they're extremely affordable, like less than $6 or $7. They're extremely pigmented, just great color stories. So I've got quite a few of these. They're just great. Like, these are probably one of my most favorite shadow formulas. They're amazing. So yes, these definitely live up to the hype. So the Revolution Reloaded. Okay, so what eyeshadow palette did not live up to the hype? This one was easy for me. Sorry if this ticks anyone off. It's the Natasha Denona. This is the Mini Lila palette. I was expecting this to be incredible, and it wasn't. Patchy and not as pigmented as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, unfortunately, this was my first time trying the Natasha Denona formula, and I don't think I will be repurchasing anything from this brand. I did get this for half off, so it was $12.50, but yeah, unfortunately, no. Did not live up to the hype. Okay, what eyeshadow palette evokes a memory? So, it would have to be the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible Deluxe Edition palette. I was a hardcore Carly Bible fan. I still am, I still like her, but I don't watch her as much as I used to. But when she did her original collab with BH Cosmetics, I wasn't able to get the palette, and then the Deluxe Edition came out. And I wanted this palette for so long, and it was about ready to go away, and my future husband, so my boyfriend at the time, Sean, actually purchased this for me. So yeah, it brings back a great memory of, he doesn't give a crap about makeup, but he knew it was important to me, and he knew that I really, really wanted it. And so he got it for me, and it was really, really sweet. And the palette's beautiful, and the memory behind it is even more beautiful than the palette. But yeah, BH Cosmetics Carly Bible Deluxe Edition palette. Best memory ever. What is your favorite eyeshadow palette from one of your favorite brands? So, sorry, I've already talked about this, but hair in my mouth. So, this is the Profusion Cosmetics Starlit palette. This is newer from Profusion Cosmetics, but oh my gosh. I love Profusion Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes, but I love the way that this one is laid out. I like that it's just kind of rows of like color family. I like that there is a pressed glitter in every one of those little color story areas. It's just such a beautiful palette. You got lots of different shades you can play with. This is probably my favorite palette from Profusion. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette from Profusion. It's just great. Great palette. Great, like I said, great layout. Just absolutely love this one. So, yes. Oakley dokley. Almost done. We've got one left. What is your most used eyeshadow palette? Once again, this was pretty hard, just like the what is your everyday palette, because once again, you know, I do change stuff up, but this has to be my most used. It is the Rimmel Magnify Eyes Spice Edition palette. So this is a multi-purpose palette for me. So when my hair is dark, like burgundy red, I actually use these two shades right here to either do my brows. I'll also like fill in my hairline a little bit with this. It's just also just a great palette. It's warm and just like the perfect fall palette, but you can use it any time of year. But yes, this is my most used palette. Absolutely love it. It's great, great formula. One of the natural one, it was mostly all shimmer and I did not like it. I actually decluttered that one, but the Spice Edition, this is my most used. I love it. It's beautiful and the formula is great and it's perfect if you're a redhead and you need some brow colors or whatever. But anyway, that is my palette tag. This was pretty difficult for me. Like I said, I've got well over 100 palettes. I'm probably creeping up to 200. I've already done a palette declutter. I'm probably gonna have to do another one soon. But this was definitely a difficult choice for me. But yeah, it was really, really fun. I got to really dig through my stuff and I got to think about stuff and like revisit and see stuff that maybe I haven't used or touched in a really long time. Like I haven't used that Zodiac palette in forever and I need to get that back out because it is a phenomenal palette. So, but there we go. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. I will go ahead and link, what is her name? Let me double check. I will link Samantha March's and Allie Glines channels down below. Sorry, I know Allie Glines, I watch her, but I don't think I've watched Samantha March, but I might have to now. But yeah, I'll link their videos of what they did down below, so that way you can go check that out. From my understanding, like I said, I think they were the first ones that did this. They came up with this tag, but it was really fun. If you did enjoy today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share it. Leave a comment down below. What's like your oldest palette? What is one of your favorite palettes? Just take one of those questions and I'll go ahead and leave those questions down below in my description as well. So that way maybe if you have a channel or an Instagram or whatever, maybe you can have some fun and try this out because it really is fun. But I'd love to know what oldest, newest, favorite, least favorite, whatever palettes down below. And just so you know, I do have another channel. It's called Gourmet on a Budget. It's all about budget food, so recipes and taste tests and little snack reviews. I'll link that down below as well. Lots of stuff's going to be linked down below. But anyway, go subscribe if you haven't. I really, really appreciate it. And, you know, you're always welcome to follow me on my other social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's all at Budget Glam Babe. Don't go anywhere quite yet. Another video should start autoplaying here very shortly. Or you can always click on one of the ones that'll be popping up around the screen. But yeah, I'll see you here in just a sec.